Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. You know, I drove all the way from my home near Cleveland, Ohio, to Naples, Florida, to be with friends Pat and Bill Kirsenberger, and it's all because of spaghetti bolognese. Hi, Pat.
Welcome to Naples.
Thank you. And there is a story behind spaghetti bolognese.
Yes, our trip to the restaurant, and it didn't turn out exactly the way we expected. We were kind of disappointed in what we ordered.
I know, all four of us ordered because we all love it. And
it's one of Bill's favorites.
Yeah, it was tasteless. I remember putting tons of salt on it and piling cheese just to give it any kind of flavor. And so, guess what we're going to make together? Okay, I am going to start by sauteing a quarter of a pound of prosciutto that I've chopped in a little bit of olive oil to get that kind of crispy. And you can be in charge of the finely chopped vegetables. How's that?
Okay, so now if I remember correctly, it's medium onion, 2 carrots, and 3 celery ribs.
That'll do.
Okay. Carrots, the onions, and... Ooh, I smell that. That smells wonderful. Now these are kind of finely chopped. That's what you're looking for, right?
That's exactly, because this is going to be a sauce and you don't want big humps in there. And I'm also going to add the equivalent of about 3 cloves of garlic. Now we're just going to cook this for a minute until the vegetables get a little bit softened, which of course won't take much time. But this is kind of the base of a good bolognese. Now we're going to add meat.
Okay.
Yeah, 3/4 of a pound of ground sirloin, and then a half a pound of ground pork.
I got it ready here.
That is a traditional meat combination for a bolognese.
Okay, we'll get it in there, and then we're going to break it up, right?
Right. And we're just going to cook it until the meat is just done.
Okay, you're going to hold that still while I get this.
I'll be the holder.
Okay. Need to give you a job.
Yeah.
I can't do it all.
Now we're going to add 1/4 cup of Marsala wine and 1 cup of beef stock and let that simmer for about 10 minutes.
There's something else we got to do.
What's that?
The sun's setting. Come on.
Oh, I'll get my wine.
Okay, well, there's a tradition down here that when the sun sets,
You ring the bell? Okay, this has been cooking down for about 10 minutes, and so the meat has absorbed all those juices. I am going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of basil, and then I'm going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of parsley. These are dried, of course. Like that. About a teaspoon's worth of salt. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I'm going to add 1 small can, 6 ounces of tomato paste. I'm also going to add the remaining 1 cup of beef stock. And the other 1/4 cup of Marsala wine. When that comes to a boil, we're going to lower the heat and let it simmer for about 10 more minutes.
okay, I'm going to get the water on here for the pasta.
Yep, perfect.
But while that's simmering, we'll cook the pasta.
Put the
Now,
pasta
thin
in.
spaghetti, and you said don't break it up.
No, never.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to cook that. I like thin spaghetti with that.
Okay, let's get the rest of it in there.
And then there's only one final step to the bolognese, and that's we want to add a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. And you don't want it to really boil. You just want to heat it through. So that thin spaghetti will only take a couple of minutes to cook. And we're going to top it with this fabulous Bolognese.
Okay, so I know you love to find out about the history of food. Tell me about this one.
Well, Bolognese was invented near Bologna, Italy, and in 1891. It's been around since 1891. But this is interesting. In Italy, they never make it with spaghetti. They do that in other countries, but not Italy. Typically, a Bolognese sauce in Italy will be used with a tagliatelle pasta or lasagna. But spaghetti is a little bit more of a foreign concept to the Italians. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Well, cheers, Pat and Bill.
Cheers.
Robin.
Thank you for all your help.
Come to Naples.
Yeah, and I noticed Bill just happened to show up when the food was ready.
Hey, I'm an eater, not a cooker.
That's right. Well, I want your opinion on this because of our horrible experience at that restaurant.
I think it's going to take another bite just
Just to make sure.
It is delicious. Absolutely delicious.